maybe they're right. Maybe everyone's right. They've sure seemed to give up on me. Like I had a few people that were helping me out, doing things, helping me get what I need. Because I can't afford to do this on my own, you know? And I've been going over what my sister said to my daughter. And yeah, maybe she's right. Okay, now, the first part here when she says that he definitely doesn't look 8 years younger than me. Well, no, of course I don't. Of course I don't look 8 years younger than her. Apparently, she's a vegetarian, right? So she doesn't eat meat. And when you eat meat, you look older. I don't know why, but it's just something in the meat that does that, right? So when you don't eat meat, you don't wrinkle, you don't do all that. I don't know. That's just my assumption of that. Maybe that's why I don't look younger than her. Or maybe it's because I've lost so much weight. Well, I can't help that. I fell down my stairs in 2019. That's what triggered the weight loss. Has nothing to do with the diabetes. The falling down the stairs triggered the weight loss, which triggered the diabetes. Yeah. Someone can't make him understand he needs insulin to keep living. Now, I'm coughing right now because I have a cold. I got this a couple days ago and still trying to shake it. I don't have money for cough syrup. I spent all my money when I got it, and then I got the cold, right? So I can't run out and buy cough syrup. I don't have money for that. And like I said, people stopped helping me out. So I got nothing for that. I'm gonna have to deal with it on my own. Yeah. Be in the hospital. I don't I don't like hospitals. So it wouldn't be me going to the hospital. It would be somebody taking me there. That's the only way I'd get into a hospital. Posts about it all online, and it's obvious he doesn't understand why food keeps going right through him. No, maybe I don't understand that, but it does, right? I'll eat something, run to the washroom. It's like sometimes I wonder why I even bother eating if it just goes right through me. But then you'd think my blood sugars would stay down if there's no food in me after exiting it, getting rid of it in the washroom. I don't know. I guess I'll never understand that. He even says he doesn't get it. No, I don't. But his body can't do anything with the food without insulin, and he can't make that anymore, so his body is digesting itself for energy, and there ain't much of that left, so his body will start digesting his organs. That's a little bit morbid. I don't think that's how that works, but if that's true, that's gonna be very painful. I don't know. I don't know. It's just weird. Then she says, I could tell him this in the nicest way possible, but he won't ever believe me because he thinks I'm out to get him. Like, really? Yeah. I mean, I think she has something against me, but she's not out to get me. Like, I don't know what that means, but whatever. And then in another message, she says, I don't hate your dad. I just had enough of his delusional life and constant asking for everything. I never really asked her for anything, so I don't know what she's getting at with that. You know. And the last time we spoke, I made her cry. And as far as I know, that's why she doesn't talk to me anymore. It has nothing to do with my delusional life. I don't know where that comes from. It's not delusional, it's just me trying to figure out what's going on, like in the world around me, in the world inside of me, like my whole life in general. What is going on with this? What can I do to change it, make it better, blah, blah, blah. I don't know. I have no idea. But if you've been on my channel long enough, you know that I have reset days, right? Like certain events happen on certain days, and I like to stick to those days for doing things, right? And most recently, the reset day has been June 1st. Right? That's the day that I left Maria and went out to Regina and back a couple of years ago. That's the day. Yeah. Like, that's the day in 2020 when I shaved my head and started growing my hair out. So June 1st, it would be 5 years since I've had this. And in a couple weeks, June 1st, will be another reset day of sorts. I'm going to work on it until then, though. It's not like I'm just going to stop everything until then. I'm going to work on getting to that point mentally. Because I can't change myself physically or emotionally until I change myself mentally. Right? And I have to have a better outlook on things. So it's gonna be a good 2 weeks. So get there mentally, right? This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get there mentally so that on June 1st, I can change everything about me physically. And truth is, about a month, maybe 2 months ago, I don't know, a while back, I stopped going for the walks in the mall. I stopped doing like all my exercises. I stopped doing all this other stuff that would have benefited me, and I wouldn't be in this position now if I hadn't stopped all that. So starting June 1st, I'm going to start all that back up again. But until then, I'm going to slowly get there. I don't know. And maybe everyone's right. Maybe I won't be able to get this diabetes under control. But maybe I'll get my life back under control. I don't know. I need to be able to do something. And the hardest part about all of this is I haven't been able to shower in a while because I'm too weak, right? And I've got so much water retention in my legs that I can't lift them high enough to get into my bathtub to take a shower. That's how bad it is. No, I'm not crying. I'm trying to hold in my coughing, but it's not working. It's not working. And, I can stop this and restart it however many times I want. I'll still be coughing on it, so I might as well just do this. It's just me. It's just the way it is. I'm sorry you have to put up with that, but I'm trying to get over this cold. That's going to be my first priority right now. Number one priority. Wow. Number one priority right now is get over this cold. If I had enough money to buy a bottle of Buckley's, that would help. It's like $10 for a bottle of Buckley's, but I don't have that. If I had that, I would buy it. And I don't know. I'm afraid to ask anybody to send it to me because nobody's willing to help me anymore. And my sister's just going to put me down even more for asking people for things. Like, how else am I going to get what I need? Like, seriously. I can't afford the health food that I'm supposed to be eating. Oh, man. I don't know. I can't do this. I can't do this because I'm coughing too much. It's a lot better when I'm sitting here not talking because I'm not coughing. But anyway, you get what I mean. Like, I make a little bit more money online. EIA just takes it right from me. So, can't win right there. Right? I can't win either way. Somebody sends me money. EIA takes it from me. I make money. EIA takes it from me. I owe Randy money. EIA doesn't take that from me, but that's a big chunk of what they give me that goes to Randy instead of something that I would need. Like some kind of health foods or something like that. But because I owe Randy, I would rather pay him than spend it on myself. I've even had people complaining about that. Oh, he spends money on himself and doesn't give it to Randy because he owes him money. Like, seriously. People nitpick about everything I do. That's one of the reasons I stopped with the daily vlogs. I can't talk about anything or do anything without being criticized for it. I'll probably get criticized for about 90% of this video. Like, I don't know what's going on with the world. I don't know what's going on with the people that watch my videos and my content, but it's not right. But anyway, I'm not going to upload anything anymore until I get rid of this cold. I need to get rid of this first. But I needed to come on here today and let you know about that, just so you're like, oh, where'd he go? Well, here I am. So, yeah. And because Dallas leads Winnipeg, right? Stars lead the Jets 3-1 in round 2. This might be the last time you see Kevy with the Jets hoodie on. Yeah, I know. Maybe. I don't know. It's a home game. They might win. They might go on to the next one. Who knows? But this is the make it or break it game. Yeah. Either they go on to the next game or they're out of the playoffs for good. I don't know. We'll see what happens. But anyway, I'm going to go before I get into another coughing fit. And yeah. I want to be able to upload this. So yeah. But that game isn't until 8:30. And it's 4:30 now. So we got 4 hours to wait. I'm not even concerned about the Tim Hortons picks right now. I just want the Jets to win. I want to see how far they can actually go. But they have to win every single game, right? Because if they lose just one, they're out. Yeah, it's crazy. But yeah, as for everything that's happening on June 1st, total reset. Total reset. Everything. Everything must go. I don't know what yet, but I'll figure it out on the 1st and see what happens. I don't know. But if you're friends with me on Facebook and you're still friends with me after June 1st, then that's a sign that I didn't delete everybody. That was one of the thoughts that went through my head. But yeah, I might not do that. I don't know. That's kind of a silly idea. Uh, but yeah, this cold is the number one priority. Get rid of that. And then clean up my place. Been totally lazy since I got sick. And just let everything go. It's easy to clean it up. It's just junk. It's not like anything that'll cause anything bad. So, yeah. Just needs to be cleaned up, put in garbage bags, and thrown out. That's it. Maybe I'll wait for Randy to come by and get him to help me with that. Make it faster to do. I don't know. But anyway, I'm going to go because I've been talking way too long. And go Jets. Yeah. But yeah, I'll be back when this cold is gone.